Welcome to Seneca Lady Indians Softball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Seneca Lady Indians. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And a pleasant afternoon, and we welcome you here to Cassville, Missouri as we get set for the Class 3 District 6 semifinals here this afternoon. Your countdown to first pitch sponsors, People's Bank of Seneca and Prater Pharmacy. I'm Ben Wolcott, joined by Coach Daryl Harbaugh, who decided to come back from a 2-week hiatus and help me out here this afternoon. How did these two teams get here? Seneca was a 4-3 winner last night over Monette. Scored 3 runs in the bottom of the third to tie the game at 3, and then scored the game-winning run in the 5th inning for a 4-3 win. Cassville blanks Nevada 17-0, and Clinton upsets Aurora 7-4. That is your other semifinal. Logan Rogersville earned a bye, being the 1 seed here this afternoon. And Daryl, we will bring you in. And sometimes you have a little bit of jitters when it comes to district play. Is it an advantage? Obviously, you want to be a 1 seed, but is it an advantage to play yesterday and have a game under your belts compared to coming in today?
I don't know if it's advantage of I don't know if that's advantage of having, just a game under your belt. I mean, gosh dang, how many games they play, they got it underneath their belt. But I do think sometimes it's advantage if you win, okay, and now you're playing the 1 seed. Now the 1 seed gets nervous of losing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't play. Now they're the ones with their
all the pressure on them.
Yeah, the pressure on them. They got the bullseye on their back. It is, can you handle the pressure and can you handle that bullseye?
Well, it'll be interesting to see. Last year, Seneca was in the same kind of positions. They beat Logan Rogersville last year in the district tournament to open up, faced the 1 seed on a Saturday afternoon, and they were an inning away from upsetting the 1 seed Nevada. A couple of errors allowed Nevada to come back and win that game, and they eventually won the district. But you have to think about it. If Seneca can jump on this team early, it will put some doubt probably in this Logan Rogersville team.
If you can do that, put some doubt in, put some pressure on them. If we can make plays behind our pitching, that's key. The key is going to be defense and keep the errors to minimum.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, game officials play a vital role in high school sports. These men and women work hard to ensure fairness and integrity. No one gets every call right, but every official deserves respect. So as you enjoyed today's game, be a positive example and respect the officials. This message was brought to you by your friends at KNEO Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Take a timeout. Yes, and we'll be back. Start to break down the matchup. Well, actually, these two teams met up earlier in the year with Logan Rogersville, a 5-2 winner in that one. We'll go over that, start to preview the matchup after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Hi, I'm Pastor Rod Van Gorkum of First Baptist Church Seneca, and I would like to take a minute and share about grace. What is grace? Grace is when someone gives you something you don't deserve. See, I haven't done anything to deserve God's forgiveness, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve God's love, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God gives away to me and to others by His grace. The Apostle Paul wrote in the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 11, "For the grace of God hath appeared, bringing salvation to all men." Have you accepted God's gift of grace, His salvation through His Son, Jesus Christ? If not, please do. For the Bible says today is the day of salvation. For KNEO Radio, I'm Rod Van Gorkum.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and Logan Rogersville. And Darrell, these two teams met about a month ago, Friday, September 12th. Logan Rogersville, a 5-2 victory. Seneca actually jumped on them early, a 2-0 lead before Logan Rogersville answered in the top of the second with 2 of their own, and then single runs in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. You look at the scoreboard or the box score here. Seneca out-hit Logan Rogersville 8-5. The difference in the game was 5 errors, and that's kind of been the difference for Seneca all year long. If they can keep the errors down to 1 or 2, they usually have a chance at winning, and we saw that last night.
Exactly. Keep the errors to a minimum, keep the walks to a minimum, keep the runners off the base, keep the runners from advancing to different bases, and you got a chance to win. That's the recipe for a win. If you get a good pitching performance, and because Logan Rogersville, they're going to hit the softball. They're not the number 1 seed for nothing. So they can hit the base. They can hit the softball. We just need to be able to make the plays behind.
Jamrose went 7 innings, 5 hits, 5 run, no earned, 3 walks, 14 strikeouts. Yesterday, Jamrose pitched well. She actually ended up with a no decision in the contest last night, but she went 4 innings, only gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, like I was saying, all 3 unearned, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. That's what you're talking about. Kinley Summer came in. She actually picked up the win, 3 innings, did not give up a hit or a walk, and struck out 3. So between the 2 of them, 1 walk and 13 strikeouts, you need that kind of performance if you want to upset a 20-11 Logan Rogersville team.
Sure, you've got to have you got to make good pitches. You got to have a good pitching performance, and you've got to have a good fielding performance back behind. We're like I said, Ben, we out-hit him the first game, and I just talked to Susan Beville, Coach Beville, about it, and she was saying we had 2 girls that was injured and had girls moving around, and so they're looking forward to this game. They think they can beat Logan Rogersville.
Well, Seneca has come in on a little bit of a tear. They've won 4 of their past 5, with that 1 loss being the 11-inning marathon against Monette last Thursday, and they avenged that last night with a 4-3 victory. So they come in hot. This Logan Rogersville team also comes in hot as they've won 5 in a row of their own. So should be a good game between the 2 teams here tonight.
Can you get hot at the right time? That's the main thing. Can you get hot at the right time, get a good fielding performance, get a good pitching performance, rattle the bats a little bit, you got a chance to win.
That loss for Seneca actually this year at home against Logan Rogersville snapped what was a 5-game winning streak against the Lady Wildcats. So see if Seneca can get a new one started here today. They beat them last year in the district tournament 9-3. In 2022, they beat them 13-3. So, Logan Rogersville has that in their mind as well, that Seneca has eliminated them in the past couple of years in tournament play.
Yeah, Logan Rogersville has been decent in the past. They've had some very good teams go through there. and then they kind of had a fall off, and it may be, it's always, you got a young team or a small school. You have valleys, humps, and valleys, and they went through a couple valleys here the last few years. But seems like to me maybe they've risen back up to they're one of the best ones in the area.
Logan Rogersville 5-7 in neutral site games. Seneca 3-2. Not that really means anything here today, but just kind of spouting off some numbers. Logan Rogersville averages 6 while giving up 4.5. Seneca averages 3.5 while giving up 4.5 runs a game. Take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups. Your countdown to first pitch sponsor is People's Bank of Seneca, Prater's Pharmacy.
Travis, what are you doing in a hunting blind?
Well, I needed some peace and quiet, and the woods were calling me.
Well, we're at Water Gardens Outreach Center.
Okay, so I'm not really a woods guy. But since we're doing this raffle with redneck blinds, they're giving away 10 of these structures, each valued at over $6,000. Thought I'd try one out. The kids' playhouse wasn't really my style. And in the hen house, I kept craving a chicken sandwich.
Well, why don't you come down from that blind and help me with this raffle? We're gonna draw one winner for every 100 tickets sold, and then we'll see about that chicken sandwich.
Visit watergardens.org to find out more about the Redneck Blinds raffle. Enter to win with all proceeds benefiting Water Gardens Ministries.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, They are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action. Your starting lineups here tonight, sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. First for the visiting Seneca Lady Indians. The 4 seed, they come in at 9-13 overall. Leading off is the pitcher, number 26, Abby Jamrose. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 25, Cordy Hancock. Batting third and playing left field, number 11, Josie Andrews. Cleanup hitter is the first baseman, number 22, Ava Berry. Batting fifth and doing the catching, number 10, Rayleigh Davis. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 15, Kinley Summer. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 5, Jolie King. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 33, Rose Card. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 1, Olivia Wade. Head coach Cassidy Barclay. She is assisted by Susan Beville. It's now the starting lineup for the Logan Rogersville Lady Wildcats. They come in at 20-11 overall, the number 1 seed here in the Class 3 District 6 tournament. Leading off is the center fielder, number 10, Abby Filak. Batting second and doing the catching, number 13, Amelia Booth. Batting third and playing right field, number 20, Sydney Shevchuk. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman, number 34, Courtney Beatty. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 5, Sydney Pringle. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 22, Avery Robinson. Batting seventh is the designated player, number 23, Lux Hillhouse. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 42, Riley Lucart. And batting ninth and playing second base, I should say, number 4, Marie Keltner. Bella Pope is the extra player for Logan Rogersville. She picked up the win the first time these two teams played. 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, no walks, and 7 strikeouts. You look at this Logan Rogersville team, Daryl, and they've won a lot of districts in the last 10 years. It's been a couple years since they've won one, but they have a lot of history of success.
Yeah, we were just looking at it. The last 3 years, they've been down. So they've been building themselves back up. And this year here, they've got a 65% winning percentage.
I'll take a timeout for the national anthem. Come back with the start of the game on the KNEO Sports Network.
Lions Forward is more than a campaign. It's our commitment to the future. Through private giving, we're expanding educational opportunities in Joplin and the 4-state area, strengthening programs, and investing in our students. Many MSSU graduates choose to stay in our region, becoming the healthcare professionals, educators, and business leaders who keep our community strong.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here. And Daryl, I know it's been a couple weeks since you have seen a game, and they've kind of moved the lineup around a little bit since last time you've seen them, but this is the same starting lineup as last night and very similar to what they've used the past week and a half. She's just been trying to find more production throughout the different parts of the lineup. And so Abby Jamrose leads things off. Cordy Hancock batting second. Josie Andrews third. Ava Berry fourth. Rayleigh Davis fifth. Kinley Summers sixth. Jolie King seventh. Rose Card eighth. And Olivia Wade ninth. Card injured most of the season. She's come back, and really in the past week and a half, looks like she's getting back to full strength here.
Yeah.
It's another beautiful day for softball in the four states area. I don't know that we've really had a day where it hasn't been a nice day for softball. Nice 81 degrees here at first pitch as Jamrose takes a ball high. First pitch, 3:58 p.m. here on a Thursday afternoon. Winner advances to the district championship game on Monday night here in Cassville.
Find out.
That ball is popped up in the air. Left field. Left fielder coming in and snagged out there in left field. And there is one down as that left fielder is Avery Robinson.
Well, they haven't really been pitching to Jamrose, and that's what I was worried about. Wondered if they were going to pitch to her or try to walk around her.
So Robinson is the first put out. She's in left field. Abby Filak in center. Sydney Shevchuk in right for the Lady Wildcats as the first pitch is a ball to Cordy Hancock. Courtney Beatty at third, Sydney Pringle at short. At second base is Marie Keltner, and first base is Riley Lukart. As that ball is hit on a couple hops to short, throws to first in plenty of time. There's two up and two down here quickly. In the top half of the first as Amelia Booth catches Bella Pope here this afternoon.
Not an overpowering pitcher, Ben, but she may place the ball, in good and off speed.
Josie Andrews comes to the plate here for Seneca as she swings at that first pitch, and the count's 0-1.
Yeah, that's an off-speed pitch that hit, 3 feet in front of the plate. Kind of fooled her.
New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolu Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast. The 0-1 is swung on and missed, and the count quickly 0-2. Campbell Biddicombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast as well. 0-2 the count quickly here on Andrews. Here comes an 0-2. And that pitch hits the outside corner for strike three. Down to the Lady Indians in order here in the top of the first. Half inning in the books. It is Seneca nothing, and Logan Rogersville coming up.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
Abby Filak to start off the game for Logan Rogersville, working against Jamrose. So that first pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Filak, Booth, Shevchuk are the first three for Logan Rogersville. 0-1 the count here on Filak. So here comes the 0-1. The pitch is inside, maybe high, and the count's 1-1. Seneca, the Red Sox with blue pants, white tops, red trim, and numbers. As here comes the 1-1. That pitch is bounded foul towards the third base dugout, and the count is 1-2. For Logan Rogersville, they are the White Sox, black pants, black and I don't know what to call that, burgundy?
I think that looks like burgundy to me. I call it good, man.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's one down. So Amelia Booth will come to the plate, and white trim and numbers for Logan Rogersville. So Booth now up for the Lady Wildcats. Winner faces the winner of our next contest on Monday night here in Cassville for a district championship. So that first pitch hits the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon.
Left-handed batter up here, Ben. She doesn't look like a slap hitter. She looks like a power hitter.
And here comes the 0-1 to Booth. That pitch is outside for a ball, trying to see if she would chase. It counts 1-1.
Well, Abby's trying to keep the ball on the outside of her, which keeps her in the box longer. She's a little quicker to first base, being out of the batter's box and left-handed.
1-1 the count here on Booth. Here comes the 1-1. That pitch is swung on and missed. I think that one was off speed. The count is 1-2. Clinton and Cassville had the 6 o'clock game here tonight. Cassville 17-0 winners over Nevada. And then Clinton upset Aurora 7-4. The 1-2 is high, and the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just underway here in Cassville. We say just underway, but we already have a half inning in the books.
Yeah, we just started. See who can hit first.
Here comes the 2-2. That ball is hit and jumping there. It's a soft line drive, and jumping about as high as she can go is Jolie King to make the catch out there at second base. Almost jumped too early.
She had a little up in her. She got there, though.
And there's 2 outs here for Sydney Shevchuk.
Who can strike first and score first, man? That meant me the tell this game.
As here comes the first pitch. That is in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. You think about it, Darryl. Jamrose pitched well last night, only gave up 2 hits. Just the errors are what cost Seneca those 3 runs. As here comes an 0-1. That pitch is hit through the right side, and it is a single here for Shevchuk, a 2-out base runner, and don't be surprised if she tries to take second.
Yeah, I think that might be a little given here.
As Courtney Beatty will come to the plate here for Logan Rogersville. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast.
Crazy she doesn't take this first pitch and see if they can't get one to second.
As here comes the first pitch, and she is not off and running. Swinging at it and missing it is Beatty, and the count's 0-1.
Outside off-speed pitch. Really fooled her.
0-1 the count here on Beatty. As here comes the 0-1 from Jamrose. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count quickly 0-2. And games like this, you want to get ahead of batters, and so far Jamrose has done just that.
Oh, yeah.
0-2 the count. Here comes the 0-2 offering from Jamrose. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Jamrose. For Logan Rogersville, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 1 in the books. No score here in Cassville.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is
Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
Forbes asked, and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
4, 5, and 6 due up for Seneca here in the top of the second inning. Ava Berry, Rayleigh Davis, and Kinley Summer. Berry hits the first pitch to the left side, and the third baseman over there, Courtney Beatty, makes a good play. There's one down. A Seneca swinging early and often.
Hey, if you get the ball you like, go ahead and hit it. But I'd rather see him be aggressive up there at the plate. If we hit the ball, make them put some pressure on Logan Rogersville.
So Rayleigh Davis comes to the plate. That first pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 1-0 the count here on Davis. That ball is popped up in the air. Pitcher can't find it. That's going to be an infield single for Rayleigh Davis. I think, Darryl, Pope lost it in the sun.
Oh, yeah, she's looking right at it, Ben, and she just couldn't locate it.
And that's one I think the first baseman probably needs to try and call her off there.
Well, she's on the base waiting for the throw, just in case. I mean, I don't know if the second base, it just popped up. The pitcher could have got there, but she just lost it. So let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And Pope is not wearing sunglasses either. So that first pitch is outside for a ball, and the count's 1-0. So runner on first for Seneca, and Summer at the plate. As here comes the 1-0 pitch from Pope. That is high for a ball, and the count's 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes here for Seneca, trying to get some one-out magic started.
Oh, Summer, I'll be licking her chops right here. There
That
it
ball
is.
is hit to the left side. Nice play by the third baseman. Throws to second for one. Safe at first. It's a 5-4 putout. And then a fielder's choice allows Summer to get into first. Speed down the line. Make sure that it's not a double play. As Jolie King comes to the plate here for Seneca. For State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, and Huddle Springs Church of Christ sponsoring the broadcast. And Darryl, Summer was chomping at the bit on that first pitch. Ball in the dirt, and Summer not going anywhere.
Yeah, well, 0-2 count.
2-0.
Or 2-0, I'm sorry, yeah, 2-0 count. Coming, you know it's coming right down the pipe. And that's where it was, and she just missed it.
So here comes the 1-0, and that's swung on and missed. Counts 1-1. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ballgame schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO917 Sports. So here comes the 1-1. That hits the outside corner, and the count is 1-2, and now she needs to protect here with 2 strikes. Anything close, you need to swing at.
Yeah, be aggressive.
Yes, here comes a 1-2 pitch. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Pope. For Seneca, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and they strand 1. 1.5 in the books, no score.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org. Women's health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
Cedar Lane Farm and Garden at 143 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca is your local feed dealer and a supporter of Seneca Indian sports. Offering vet, livestock, and pet products, Cedar Lane also carries a full line of farm and garden supplies. For more information, contact Cedar Farm and Garden on Cherokee Avenue in Seneca today. The number is 417-776-8231. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. through 2 p.m. for your convenience. Go Indians!
Bottom second here is Cindy Pringle. Will start off the inning for Cassville 5-6-7. Pringle, Robinson, and Hillhouse. The 3 up as Pringle fouls one back to the screen, so the count's no balls and a strike. So here comes the 0-1 from Jamrose. That's swung on and missed. The count's 0-2. Jamrose 2 strikeouts there in the bottom of the first inning. 0-2 the count. So here comes an 0-2 from Jamrose. That pitch is high for a ball, trying to see if she would swing at that rise ball, and the count is 1-2. 1-2 the count. As here comes the 1-2. That pitch is just inside. I don't think it was high, maybe a little bit high, but I think it was more inside than high. She's worked it from 0-2 to 2-2.
She's trying to jam her at the plate. That's what she's trying to do.
As she calls time as Jamrose and Davis trying to get on the same page. So here comes the 2-2. That pitch she offered at for strike 3. And there is one down. Got her to chase. Avery Robinson will come to the plate here for Logan Rogersville. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. We visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. As Avery Robinson tries to bunt it, and she bunts it foul into the glove of Rayleigh Davis, and there are 2 down quickly here for Lux Hillhouse. This game's going very quickly.
Well, they're swinging early. They're throwing strikes, both pitchers.
So here comes the first pitch from Jamrose. That pitch is outside, and the count's 1-0. You could be just getting here and think, oh, we're only in the first inning, and we're in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. That pitch is swung on and missed, and the count's 1-1. Seneca have 8, 9, and 1 due up in their half of the third. So they'll get back to the top of the order in Abby Jamrose. As here comes the 1-1. Popped up in the air. No clue. Davis couldn't find it, but it's spinning foul, and the count's 1-2.
I don't think she could have made it there anyway.
Yeah, that would have been a tough play for her, but
between him and her and first base, it just couldn't get there.
The count's 1-2 now on Hillhouse. So here comes the 1-2 from Jamrose. Fouled straight back to the screen. Count remains 1-2. I almost had that one, Daryl.
It was almost close enough you could get it.
Yeah. That's my offhand, though. It is my catching hand if I was wearing a glove, but barehanded, I don't know that I could catch it left-handed.
I take the pain, Ben.
So here comes another 1-2, and that's outside. So the count's 2-2. Both teams have 1 hit so far in the contest. Seneca's in the top half of the second. Logan Rogersville in the bottom of the first. Here comes a 2-2 from Jamrose. That's outside, and it's full at 3-2. Talk about walks, Daryl. 2-out walks are rally starters, and it also kills your pitching.
Yeah.
3-2, popped up in the air. Hancock in short left field snags it for the out and ends the inning. Nothing doing for Logan Rogersville here in the second. 2 in the books, no score.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Top three here in Cassville as Rose Card, Olivia Wade, and Abby Jamrose, the three do up here for Seneca in the top of the third inning. That pitch is over for a strike after Card takes a ball to start the inning, so the count is 1-1. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prelude Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast. Here comes the 1-1. That one is nubbed foul back to the screen, and the count's 1-2. Other sponsors, Campbell Biddicombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic. 1-2 the count here on Card. Here comes a 1-2 offering from Pope. That pitch is hit down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. So the count remains 1-2.
Oh, that was close, Ben.
So the count remains 1-2. Just now that right fielder hugging the line a little bit more. She was hugging it pretty good to first. There is a huge gap in right center field if you can hit it that way. So here comes another 1-2, and that's high for a ball. It counts 2-2. Left fielder basically playing straight up. Center fielder also basically playing straight up. That right fielder is hugging that line. So that 2-2 is swung on and missed for strike three, and there's one down for Olivia Wade as Pope has her third strikeout of the afternoon. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon.
They are inching up a little bit, Ben, on the corners.
As she's going to bunt, and she can't hit it. Does square, and the count's 0-1. Daryl, how big, the way this game is going, how big is that first run going to be?
Get the first one who strikes. Ben, I mean, who's going to strike first? Who's the one going to cave in? Who's the one going to strike first?
It's the 0-1, squared out and missed, and the count's 0-2, so now Wade with two strikes will have to try and fight her way on a different way. 0-2 the count. Here comes an 0-2 pitch. That pitch is high for a ball, and the count is 1-2. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, sponsoring the broadcast. 1-2 the count. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. That pitch is high and outside. She's worked it from 0-2 to 2-2.
Try to get her to chase a high and outside pitch, Ben. She's went there twice. 2 in a row.
She's done a good job of not biting on it so far. The 2-2 popped in the air, foul, and it's going to get out of play behind the Seneca dugout. So Wade does a good job to get a piece and continue the battle here.
Stay alive. Stay alive. Never know.
2-2 the count remains. Here comes another 2-2 from Pope. That pitch is low, and she's worked it from 0-2 to a full count at 3-2.
She's not chasing any of the off-speed and out-of-the-way stuff. So Pope's going to have to come at her.
Full count pitch coming up. Here comes the 3-2 offering. That is in there for a called strike 3. There are 2 down for Abby Jamrose. Jamrose flew out to left field her first time up. They are trying to, and it doesn't seem to matter what team, they're trying to jam her on that inside.
Yeah, they threw it outside. She hit it to left field that last time. It surprised me if they're going to pitch to her.
Comes the first pitch, and that's high for a ball. And the count is 1-0.
Just for the time that this girl's got the power to beat you. I mean, the wind's blowing in from the right field, but still, yes, she has power to get the ball there.
Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast, does not offer at it. Takes a strike, and the count is 1-1 on that outside corner.
Yeah, because they look at the center fielder, Ben. I mean, there's a huge hole out there in left center.
So here comes the 1-1, and that's low. Counts 2-1. Yeah, they have her shaded way to right center.
Yeah, outside part of the plate would be a easy double, maybe close to a triple.
So here comes the 2-1. That is over her head, and the count is 3-1.
Take the pain. It'll quit hurting time you get to first base.
3-1 the count, and she's got to be chopping her. Licking her chops, I guess is the right term.
Yeah, I'd see it coming right down the middle, or they're going to walk her. It's one of the two.
As here comes the 3-1, and that is high for ball 4. So a 2-out base runner for Seneca. As Cordy Hancock will come to the plate. Hancock grounded out to shortstop her first time up.
Well, it's a pretty apparent they weren't going to give her anything to look at.
It is very interesting, Darryl. That center fielder is very busy because now she is shaded to left center.
Well, Pope's not the strongest pitcher, not the fastest pitcher that around, but she throws strikes.
First pitch to Hancock must have been low, and the count's 1-0. Evan at the Neosho Daily News. Wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. 1-0 the count. Comes the 1-0, taking the entire way, and the count's 1-1 after a walk there, Darryl, and I think it was 3 or 4 straight balls. I think Coach Barclay was saying, hey, we're going to take one and make her throw a strike.
Yeah, I mean, she had one good pitch to hit.
So that pitch is low for a ball. Jamrose is going to try and steal second, and she is in there safely. A delayed steal on the play by Abby Jamrose. And she's in there safely, and now a base hit could give Seneca a lead.
Yes. And, I mean, that's what we're looking for. Just, who's the one that's going to get there first? That could be huge in this game, Ben.
2-1 the count here on Hancock.
And she ought to be licking her chops right here.
You have a huge gap on that right field line as well. If you can shoot one down the line. So that one swung on and missed, and the count's 2-2. One hit for Seneca. They also have a walk as their 2 base runners. Logan Rogersville has a single in the first as their lone base runner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second, and the number 2 hitter is up. That's a lot of 2s. So that pitch is outside. They throw behind Jamrose, but back safely. It was a lot of 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second, and it's the second batter in the order.
Just need to be the second inning.
Yeah, and now the count's full here on Hancock. Here comes the 3-2. That ball is popped
That's hammered, Ben.
And the left fielder coming back and snagging it for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left, 2.5 in the books. No score.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
Riley Lukehart starting off the third inning here for Logan Rogersville as she pops one in the air foul near the Cassville dugout. It would be the Cassville dugout.
Fence.
Summer unfortunately can't come up with it, so the count's 0-1.
She made a great play just to get there.
So here comes the 0-1. That's outside. So the count's 1-1. Daryl, that's one of those ones where you're hoping that Jamrose can find a way to get an out here, because that's one that you're going, I hope that doesn't come back to bite us later.
It doesn't have to be Jamrose. It can be anyone else making out.
1-1 is inside for a ball, and the count is 2-1.
It's like, the girls behind her making out.
2-1 the count here, and like you said, that was a tough play for Summer.
It was.
Especially looking into the sun there. The 2-1, and that ball is yanked foul over the third base dugout. Counts 2-2. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Huddle Springs Church of Christ, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. Here comes the 2-2. That off-speed pitch is outside, trying to get her to chase, and the count's full, 3-2.
She didn't do it either. It's a good pitch.
8-9-1 here for Logan Rogersville. You want to go after it's number 8 hitter. Here comes a 3-2. That ball is yanked foul into the cow pasture.
There's two of them laying out there, Ben.
This count remains 3-2.
Did they take the fence away? Or the stairs to get over the fence, or what?
No idea. So here comes another 3-2 offering. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Got her to chase that off-speed pitch, Daryl, and that's a big first out for Seneca.
Yeah, that outside pitch, just off the plate, just dives down low. It's hard to lay off of when you got 3-2.
4 strikeouts so far. Number 9 hitter, Marie Keltner, comes to the plate. As here comes the first pitch from Jamrose. Trying to bunt her way on, popped up in the air, and Rayleigh Davis makes the second foul out here as Logan Rogersville just trying to find ways to get base runners on.
Yeah, they can't get base runners on either, Ben. This is the first time through the lineup, and they're trying to get something. Number 9 hitter back atop the lineup here.
Abby Filak, she struck out her first time. Bottom 3, no score so far. So that first pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. Sydney Shevchuk is the only person to reach for Logan Rogersville. She had a single in the first, a 2-out single. 0-1 the count here on Filak. Here comes an 0-1. That pitch is outside, trying to entice her to chase.
Yep.
And the count's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Here comes a 1-1. Popped in the air foul, and that's going to sneak out of play into Logan Rogersville fans. The count's 1-2. It's now way ahead is Jamrose. And Daryl, at this point, all the pressure is off of Seneca. The longer this game is tied, I think the more the pressure moves to Logan Rogersville.
Yeah, they're getting.
So that pitch is yanked a mile foul, and the count remains 1-2.
I think they're running out of softballs pretty quick.
Well, they do have some kids out there getting some of those softballs finally.
Yeah.
This count remains 1-2. Here comes another 1-2. That off-speed pitch hits the outside corner for strike 3. Ends the inning. Nothing doing for Logan Rogersville. Here in the third, 3 in the books. No score.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
Josie Andrews to start off the top of the 4, 3, 4, 5 here for Seneca. Andrews, Berry, and Davis. Davis has the lone hit for Seneca, and it was a bloop infield single. So that first pitch is in the dirt, and the count's 1-0. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO917 Sports. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Seneca's football senior night is tomorrow night. Week 8 against East Newton. So here comes a 1-1. That's swung on and missed, and the count's 1-2. Pre-game show at 6:15. Kickoff slated for 7 o'clock. With a win, Darrell, tomorrow night, thanks to Nevada's loss last week, Seneca would clinch the Big 8 title for the 3rd straight year. So that pitch is outside for a ball, and the count's 2-2.
Yeah, it should be senior night. Should be a good night down in Seneca. And an exciting night. You know, honor those kids that have been playing since they're seniors, all 4 years. So
comes the 2-2, and that pitch is back up the middle and through past a diving shortstop and a leadoff runner here for Seneca.
Ricocheted off the pitcher's glove. She slowed it down, and the shortstop thought she could make a play, but she dove out, couldn't get it.
As Ava Berry comes to the plate. Of the 4 runs Seneca scored yesterday, she had the lone RBI. It was a sac fly.
Well, let's see if she can get something done tonight.
See
if pressure.
See if they try and have Andrews steal second.
Yeah, she's pretty quick.
So here comes the first pitch from Berry. Taking the entire way and takes a strike, and the count 0-1. May have been taking to see if she wanted to steal, and now you obviously
she missed it. I don't know if she missed the sign or just
the 0-1. That ball is hit to shortstop. Have a chance at 2, and it is a double play for Logan Rogersville. It is a 6-4-3 double twin killing, and that shortstop out there, Sidney Pringle, sure made it look easy.
Well, shortstop, second base, too. I mean, it was a sharp hit grounder right to her. Which, that's the way you have a chance to make a double play.
Rayleigh Davis comes to the plate here for Seneca. She had a bloop single her first time up. As that first pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. So you go from a runner on and nobody out, Darrell, all of a sudden nobody on and 2 outs.
Yeah. Chance to get something going and just.
The 0-1, that ball is popped up in the air. Center fielder having to come in a long ways and snag it for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. 3.5 in the books. We're still scoreless.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. The best teams in sports always end up with a target on their backs. Their success means that they are always being hunted by the rest of the teams in the league. In our own lives, when we make the decision to follow Jesus, it's not always easy. noticeable changes take place that force us into the role of being hunted. We shouldn't be surprised when a target is on our back because persecution and suffering is part of our journey as followers of Jesus. 1 Peter 4:12-13 explains, "Beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery trial when it comes upon you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. But rejoice insofar as you share Christ's sufferings, that you may also rejoice and be glad when his glory is revealed." Today, let's be encouraged that a genuine life in Christ comes at a cost, but our temporary challenges reveal we're on the right path. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
Bottom 4 here in Cassville. Logan Rogersville has their 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. Amelia Booth, Sydney Shevchuk, and Courtney Beatty. Booth had a soft line drive to Jolie King her first time up.
She's left-hander here, Ben, but she's not a slap hitter.
That first pitch hits the outside corner. Counts 0-1. One time through the lineup, only one hit for Logan Rogersville.
She kind of stays back on her backside on her left leg. She's more of a power hitter. She doesn't take off running when she hits out of the box.
As here comes the 0-1. That ball popped up in the air. Hancock over there. That shortstop snags it for out number 1. And Darryl, getting that first out is always a big out, especially the leadoff hitter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what we're talking about. You know, over the break, Seneca got the leadoff hitter on, but we just couldn't get anything done hitting a double play. Neither team can get that first run across. Be the first one to score.
So here comes the first pitch, and the count is 0-1. I think it was a strike. No, they called it a ball. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was a little on the inside, but, man, it'd be huge if whoever can get a score run or two in this game.
I was going to say first run is going to be key here tonight. That ball is yanked down that left field line. It's curving foul. And the count's 1-1 as she was ahead of that one. Hard contact but foul by Shevchuk.
She hit it solid. Just got out there in front of it.
1-1 the count. As here comes a 1-1 pitch from Jamrose. That ball hit through the left side past the glove of Summer. Summer dove and it went underneath her glove, and Shevchuk has both base hits for Logan Rogersville.
She hit the ball hard the first time up. So she's found it. So let's see what we can do here. I don't know what they're going to do.
1 out. We were surprised they didn't try and steal with her the first time. We'll see if they try and steal here this time.
And infields, the corners are walking in, Ben.
So here comes the first pitch. Does not square. Pop it up, foul, out of play behind us. The count is 0-1. Beatty struck out her first time. Pringle behind her also struck out. It's kind of interesting here. But you're just, that first run, regardless of the team is big, you'd think you'd try and set some things in motion. Yeah. That pitch is swung on and missed, and the count's 0-2.
You would think you'd try to put some pressure.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But apparently they're not. I guess they don't want to take the bat out of her hands with maybe a runner on.
0-2 the count here on Beatty. I mean, Beatty is the cleanup hitter.
It's a mute point now.
So here comes an 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs now. 6th strikeout of the game for Jamrose.
Got her to chase that high pitch. Couldn't lay off of it.
Sydney Pringle comes to the plate here for Logan Rogersville. This has been a very swift game so far. Almost 4 innings and not even an hour in the books. The runner is going, and she is safe at second. And there's the stolen base. Pringle fell across the box a little bit.
Must have been a hit and run, Ben, because she swung at it, and the runner took off.
0-1 the count. Now a runner in scoring position. First time Logan Rogersville has had that. 0-1 is outside, and the count's 1-1. 2 outs here, bottom 4. Seneca has had one runner. Seneca hasn't had a runner at second. I believe this is the first runner at second as that ball is fouled off of Davis and then the home plate umpire.
Yeah, we had a runner at second when Jamrose stole second.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
On a pitch that was down low in the dirt.
Yes. So both teams have had a runner at second. Seneca a strike away from getting out of this inning. So here comes a 1-2 pitch. That pitch is high and inside, and the count's 2-2.
That's what she got the last hitter out on. That high pitch up there that she couldn't lay off. This one did. 2-2. Come at her.
So here comes a 2-2 pitch. That's outside, and the count's full at 3-2. The Logan Rogersville crowd.
Yeah, the crowd's getting a little anxious here.
For both teams. Full count here. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. That ball is nubbed foul. Went with the off-speed pitch, and Pringle did a good job to get a piece and keep herself alive.
Well, she was going to swing at it anyway. She kind of like had her made her mind up because that was ball 4.
Count remains full. Here comes another 3-2 from Jamrose. Pitch hits the inside corner for strike 3, and Seneca gets out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 4 in the books. No score.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
Top 5 here in Cassville, no score. Class 3, District 6 semifinal number 1. Seneca will send 6, 7, 8 to the plate here in the 5th. Summer takes a ball high and the count's 1-0. Kinley Summer, Jolie King, Rose Card. The 3 due up here for Seneca.
Top the 5th inning, Ben. It's getting late in the game. Let's see if we can't put some pressure on them. Get a few base hits, get a run in.
That 1-0 pitch is hit in the air to center field. The center fielder will come in and snag that one, and there's 1 down.
Just a towering shot out there to center field.
Jolie King will come to the plate here for Seneca.
She had time to make a sandwich and eat it, Ben, before it came down.
Numac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolue Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast here this evening.
Let's see if Jolie can't get a hold of one like she did at Joplin.
CJ.
Or CJ.
So that first pitch bounces in there, so the count's 1-0.
I think she almost hit the fence at Joplin, too.
I think you're right.
But we need one over the fence right here.
1-0 the count here on King. Here comes the 1-0. That pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 1-1. Kimball Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic sponsoring the broadcast. 1-1. That's high and outside, and the count's 2-1. Seneca has had a couple of base runners on. Bella Pope has walked 1. So far, Jamrose has not walked anybody. That ball is hit to shortstop. Throws to first, low throw. Nice play over there at first base, and there are 2 down now for Rose Card. And it gets late early. Seneca, nobody can get on. You only get your top of the order one more time in the 6th inning.
You should drag. Things are going through fast, Ben, and we can't. Neither team can get a hold.
That first pitch is swung on and missed, and the count's 0-1. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast. As here comes the 0-1. Fouled back to the screen. If I had a camera there, it would have been in your living room, but we don't.
Yeah.
It was right in my face. I didn't flinch for once. 0-2 the count.
Too old to flinch, man.
So here comes an 0-2 pitch. That is high and outside, and the count's 1-2. Good one here in Cassville between the 4-seed Seneca, the 1-seed Logan Rogersville. Both pitchers working on 2 hitters. That pitch is hit to right center field. It's going to fall. It's going to nice play out there in right center by that center fielder, Darryl, because if that gets by her, that's a double.
At least a double. She did a good job of cutting it off.
Abby Filak out there in center field did a good job of cutting that one down, and she had a long ways to go, too, because she was playing more towards center field.
All right, we got a base hit. I know there's 2 outs, Ben. We got a base hit. Let's see if we can't keep it going here. See if we can be the first one to give the blow.
So here comes the first pitch to Wade. That's swung on and missed, and the count's 0-1.
There's some pressure on the other team.
0-1 the count. 0-1, and that one she spoils foul off herself. The count's 0-2. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast here this evening. 0-2 the count. Here comes an 0-2 pitch. That is high and outside. The count's now 1-2.
In a way, be aggressive, though, when you're up there. Don't be afraid to be aggressive.
2 outs here, top 5, in a very fast-moving game. So that 1-2, set up outside, missed inside. The count's 2-2. You know Pope doesn't want to face Jamrose.
Yeah, you don't want to put her on and have Abby come up to first and second.
The 2-2, that ball hit to third. Nice play by the third baseman. And throws her out to end the inning for Seneca. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 4.5 in the books. We're still scoreless.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
And we welcome you back. It's 6-7-8 for Cassville. We're in Cassville for Logan Rogersville. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Robinson, Hillhouse, and Lukart. Foul out, pop out, and strike out for Logan Rogersville. And at this point, Darryl, I think both teams probably trying to figure out how to manufacture a run.
Just get 1 run across. It's going to be huge.
That first pitch is popped up in the air.
Cordy got it.
And Hancock has it in short, not even short left center field, but just right around shortstop.
Didn't even make the green. I was going to say grass. It ain't, the green part of the turf.
There's 1 down for Hillhouse, who popped out to Hancock her first time. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, sponsoring the broadcast. So that first pitch is off the knob of the bat, not the knob, but
handle the bat.
Yeah, and the count's 0-1 is
she jammed her,
trying to jam her on that inside.
Yeah, Abby's not scared to come inside.
0-1 the count. As here comes an 0-1 pitch. Trying to bunt her way on, and it's bunted foul. Counts 0-2, and it's kind of what I was wondering, Daryl. At some point, with one run being so big, at what point are teams going to start trying to bunt their way on?
Trying to play a little small ball.
Yeah. 0-2 the count here on Hill House. Here comes an 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 down quickly. 8th strikeout of the game for Jamrose as Lukart comes to the plate, and you want her to be the final out because you want to start the 6th with the number 9 hitter.
That's the game plan. Doesn't always work, but it's a game plan.
So here comes the first pitch. That ball is poked in through the left side for a single. And that is the first person other than Shevchuk to have a base hit. Remember her last at bat that she had a bunch of balls hit foul as there's going to be a pinch runner for Logan Rogersville. And it's going to be number 9 running. And they are trying to manufacture a run.
Oh, I bet, she's going to be looking, taking the first few pitches or something and try to get her to second.
I think that is Allie White.
I didn't see the number, Ben.
Number 9. Allie
Number 9.
White.
I agree.
Allie White running as Keltner fouled out to Davis behind the plate her first time up. She takes a big lead, and Keltner takes a strike. Almost looked like White left a little bit early.
I don't know.
0-1 the count. As here comes the 0-1. She tries to bunt and taking second on the play. See if she squared.
They call it 1-1.
It looked like she may have squared. I wonder if you can ask.
Yeah.
1-1.
1-1
the count.
Oh, yeah, you're allowed to ask. All right, let's
Seneca
get this
is
out.
not.
The girl at the plate.
Here comes the 1-1. She's trying to square again. Bunted to Summer. They have the wheel play on, and a nice play by Jolie King. It is a 5-4 putout, and that douses the fire for Seneca. Logan Rogersville, no run, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 5 in the books. We are still scoreless.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Seneca will send their 1, 2, and 3 hitters to the plate. Abby Jamrose, Cordy Hancock, and Josie Andrews here in the top of the 6th inning in a game that is moving very quickly. So here comes the first pitch to Jamrose. And that first pitch is in there for a strike.
Oh, my.
The count's 0-1. Jamrose 0 for 1. She's flown out to left.
Yeah, but
she's also walked.
You're pitching to her, and she's the one that can turn the game around with one swing of the bat.
So that 0-1 pitch is high, and the count's 1-1.
And they are playing her to pull big time. Center fielder's way over there in right center.
As here comes the 1-1 pitch to Jamrose. That pitch is inside, and the count's 2-1. 4 State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Hoddle Springs Church of Christ, all sponsoring the broadcast. 2-1 the count. Here comes the 2-1 from Pope. That ball is hit to left center field, and it's deep, and it's over the left fielder's head, and it will bounce over the fence, and that is where Logan Rogersville catches a little bit of a break, because if that bounces away, it's probably a triple.
Well, it's a good thing. Either way, I mean, it bounced over. It's a good thing that the left fielder lost it in the sun. Then the problem was the pitcher. The pitcher threw it to the outside part of the plate. You know, they had everybody over, and the pitcher was throwing it on the inside part of the plate trying to jam her.
They're going to intentionally walk Cordy Hancock. This is what happened last night, Daryl.
Yeah.
And so we'll see if Seneca can take advantage. Nobody out, runners at first and second for Josie Andrews, and you have to think a bunt is coming.
Can we get it? Can we get a run in?
And you have to think a bunt is coming.
Well, you think. The first baseman is up the line. The third baseman is still even with the bag.
As Andrews takes the entire way, and it's a called strike. Counts 0-1. Well, they also, Daryl, if there's a bunt play, they want to get the runner out at third, so that's probably why she's protecting third base.
Yeah.
0-1 the count here on Andrews. That ball is fouled at the plate, and the count is 0-2.
Well, she hit it hard last time, Ben. Got a base hit, I believe.
Yes.
She hit it up the middle. Well, I mean, that's what they're counting on. Now they can back up a little bit.
0-2 the count. Here comes an 0-2 to Andrews. That ball is poked down the third base line foul into the third base bullpen. The count remains 0-2 as she did a good job to get a piece and keep herself alive.
Here's a chance we've been waiting on, Ben. First and second, no one out.
Another 0-2. That ball hit down the third base line. It's a foul ball. But a good job here by Andrews of battling with 2 strikes.
0-2. Good play by that third baseman, too. Just outside the base, too. It was tight. It was close.
0-2, the count remains. Here comes another 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Base is occupied, so the runner's out anyways. But on the wild pitch, runners get to second and third. Good job there by Jamrose to read it and Hancock behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you attempt some kind of squeeze play here with Barry?
You could.
Barry has grounded out twice to third and to second. And to show how important this run is, the infield is in for Logan Rogersville.
Absolutely.
Here comes the first pitch. And Barry takes a called strike, and the count's 0-1.
Well, that was the one to hit, too. That was on the outside part of the plate, high and outside. You can just pop that over there to right field.
0-1 the count here on Barry. Comes the 0-1. That pitch is in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. And the count's 1-1. That catcher is Amelia Booth.
Well, you're putting second and third here, just one out. You're putting pressure on the pitcher as well because she knows she can't throw a wild pitch.
Here comes the 1-1. That ball is poked out to right center field. Center fielder going to come in and snag it. There's going to be a throw, and it is way off line. And Seneca will score the first run of the game. And once again, Ava Barry comes through for the Lady Indians. Advancing to third on the play is Cordy Hancock as well.
They might have had a play at the plate, Ben, if that ball was on target, but it wasn't. Got to manufacture to run. And that's what you got to do. Let's see if we can't manufacture another one right here.
Rayleigh Davis now coming to the plate for Seneca with 2 outs. As here comes the first pitch to her. That ball hit down the third baseline foul. And the count's 0-1. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. They visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. 2 outs, runner on third. 0-1 pitch popped in there, foul, and that's going to sneak out of play behind the Seneca fans. And the count's 0-2. Logan Rogersville will have their 1, 2, and 3 hitters up in their half of the 6th. Shevchuk is the only one that has done anything of those 3. She's 2 for 2. So here comes an 0-2 pitch to Davis. Ball is hit over the left field. It's hit. It's down for a run. One run will come in and score. That is a huge hit for Rayleigh Davis, and Seneca adds on a second run.
Has to go to 2-0, Ben. It's an insurance run. Huge from Rayleigh Davis.
As Seneca takes a 2-0 lead, and Kinley Summer will come to the plate here for Seneca. Just poked it over the left fielder's head. And third baseman, thank you. And you have a courtesy runner, Abigail Elliott, in for Seneca. In for Rayleigh Davis. And all of a sudden, Darryl, in the 6th inning, a lot of pressure comes on this number 1 seed.
Yep.
It's the first pitch to Summer is outside for a ball, and the count's 1-0. Everett at the Neosho Daily News with the Seneca Indians. Good luck. Let's go get that win.
Yeah, let's see if we can get another one here, Ben. Let's see if we can hit it.
As here comes the 1-0. That ball hit down the third baseline foul. Counts 1-1. If that one she had been able to nail over the bag, she could have run for a while because that left fielder playing straight up. You know, Cassville, as the host school, would love an upset. I mean, they have to win their game, but they would love a chance to be the home team. That one hit through the left side for a single, and Seneca all of a sudden is finding the holes in the defense.
Putting pressure on Logan Rogersville. Now they found it this time. 2 runs in, Ben. Huge 2 runs. Man, if Jolie can get a hold of one like she did at CJ, that's what we need.
Jolie King comes to the plate. She's 0 for 2, strikeout and ground out. And the entire infield comes in for a meeting for Logan Rogersville. While we have a moment, keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ballgame schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO 917 Sports. Any runs now for Seneca are big. You say insurance, but they're not even really insurance runs. The first pitch to King is a ball, and it gets by the catcher, and the runners will be at second and third on the wild pitch pass ball.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Logan Rogersville, just everything's going wrong for him right now, but Seneca's have good base hits. It's not that they've made errors. Seneca's has good base hits.
As here comes the 1-0. That one is nubbed foul. Counts 1-1. Seneca football at home tomorrow night against East Newton. 6:15 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. If Seneca can find a way to win this one, we'll be back here Monday night at 6 for a district championship. That 1-1 is swung on and missed. Count 1-2. A little eager there is Jolie King.
Yeah, she just kind of went after that one that was on the low and outside.
1-2 the count.
She's got a battle now, even if it's close.
2 runs, 3 hits in the inning for Seneca. 2 more runners in scoring position. Here comes the 1-2. That one is nubbed foul. Does a good job to get a piece and keep herself alive. A base hit would score at least 1, if not 2. Summer at second. See if they would try and push it if anything gets past the infield. As here comes another 1-2. That hits the outside corner for strike 3. That will end the inning, but Seneca does get 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors in strand 2. 5.5 in the books. Seneca is up 2-0.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Top of the order here for Logan Rogersville in the sixth. Abby Filak 0 for 2 on the day. Pops one foul out of play into the cow pasture behind us.
Yeah, let the cows chew on it for a while.
Filak, Booth, and Shevchuk are the three due up. Filak and Booth are a combined 0 for 4. Shevchuk is 2 for 2.
This is the inning, Ben, for them.
So here comes the 0-1. That pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. You can't really allow anybody on if you're Seneca in front of Shevchuk because she's 2 for 2. And all of a sudden that would become a tying or go-ahead run.
Well, you know.
So here comes a 1-1. That ball is yanked foul. And the count's 1-2. And Darryl, here in the bottom of the sixth, those two runs put a whole bunch of pressure on this Logan Rogersville team.
Did. She's anxious at the plate. Look for this one to be low and outside, off speed. See if you can get her swing at it.
1-2 the count. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. That ball is hit in the air to left field, and Andrews out there in left field snags it for the first out of the inning. She was able to track it, and Darryl, that is looking directly into the sun, and she is not wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, no, she came down with it right at her on the run, too. That ball was tagged, and she got to it on the run and caught it. Great catch. That's what you need, making plays behind them. They're going to hit the softball. Make plays behind her.
Amelia Booth 0 for 2, a line out and a pop out. Comes the first pitch to Booth. That ball is hit to left center field, and nobody's going to catch that. She keeps it in front of her, and a good job by Andrews of keeping that to a single, Darryl.
Yes,
she almost caught it. I thought off the bat she didn't have a chance at it. Almost caught it, and then did a good job of holding her to a single.
She was almost there. But yeah, exactly, Ben. Exactly. Got down in front of it, stopped the ball from going back, and kept her at a single.
Shevchuk 2 for 2 on the day. Who can tie it with one swing of the bat. So that first pitch is low for a ball. Counts 1-0. Things have gotten mighty interesting here in the sixth inning.
Well, okay. They got a runner on. Let's get some plays at the plate. We've made plays behind her all day. Let's make some more.
1-0 the count. Comes the 1-0 from Jamrose. Swung on and missed. Looked like a rise ball, and the count's 1-1.
Yeah, got it up into the zone. She couldn't lay off of it.
One out here. 1-1 the count.
Don't be surprised if she doesn't come back with it. And maybe a little higher.
As here comes the 1-1 pitch. That is a off-speed pitch, trying to get her to chase that outside corner, and she doesn't. Counts 2-1.
Like I said, these girls up here in the front, they've hit the ball all the time, but we've made plays behind Abby, and we just need to make some more.
2-1 the count. Here comes the 2-1. Popped in the air, foul, and that's going to hit almost us.
Hit
we almost
us.
Play.
Yeah.
Counts 2-2. I was protecting our equipment. Darryl was protecting our equipment.
Sure.
The count's 2-2.
I had you covered, Ben.
2-2 the count. Here comes a 2-2 pitch from Jamrose.
May not give her anything good to look at here.
Comes the 2-2, and a hits her.
Yeah, she tried to go inside the jammer and got too close.
And now the tying run is at first base. It's really the first mistake that Jamrose has made. She hasn't walked anybody. And that's the first hit by pitch. Courtney Beatty at the plate. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The next two are both 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So combined, they're 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. You don't necessarily need a strikeout. You're just looking for any kind of out. That first pitch is high for a ball, and the count's 1-0.
All right, Abby. Relax, throw strikes. You're going to have to rely on the players you got behind you.
1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. Popped in the air, infield fly rule is in effect.
Yeah.
And Jamrose catches it anyways. There are two down for Sydney Pringle.
There you go. That's what we needed. You know they're going to hit it. They've hit it all night.
And now there's going to be a meeting for the Logan Rogersville coach on what to do. You have to think that they're going to probably try and have a double steal to get the tying run at third base.
Tying run at second.
Thank you.
But, yeah, she may square to bunt. If the third baseman comes in, the shortstop's got to cover. That's her job.
Here's the thing, Daryl. That's probably what Seneca and Coach Barclay are talking about, who's covering what. Here's the other thing, though, is if she squares to bunt and the third baseman comes charging, there is a huge hole in left center field if she can slap it that way.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here with two outs.
Yeah, a lot of strategy going on, but, this is what you practice for.
First pitch is high and inside for a ball, and the count's 1-0. Number 5 hitter for Logan Rogersville. 1-0 the count on Pringle. Pringle 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. A 1-0, and that's inside. And the count is 2-0.
Trying to jam her twice.
2-0 the count. Pringle's licking her chops, because you don't want to put the go-ahead runner at first. That pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 2-1. And Daryl, these kind of innings, like we said, there's not really a ton of pressure on Seneca. All the pressure is on Logan Rogers.
Yeah, we had 2 outs, I think, and got the second run in.
The 2-1. That hits the outside corner, and she's worked it from 2-0 to 2-2. Yeah, Seneca did get that second run with 2 outs in the inning. It was an RBI single by Rayleigh Davis.
Yes.
Here comes the 2-2. Popped in there, foul into the screen. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Winner plays Monday night at 6 o'clock for a district championship. Last time Seneca won a district championship in 2022, it was here in Cassavell.
And I think Abby's the one to hit the home run to beat them 1-0.
2-2 the count here in Pringle. And Rayleigh Davis is going to go out and have a conversation on what they want to throw. There is a whole lot of pressure and consideration on both the batter and the pitcher in these situations, even the catcher, to make sure you catch it.
If you throw strikes and you put pressure on the other team, that's what Seneca's done, made plays behind her.
The 2-2 is hit to the right side, and it is a foul ball. Barry that's one where you're trying to keep it fair so you can tag her out and end the inning. That's one where you're trying to pick it up early.
Yeah, and she just couldn't get there in time. It had a lot of spin on it right off the end of the bat.
Here comes another 2-2 pitch. That is outside, and now the tying runs are at second base.
Second and third.
And 3-2 the count. Now a base hit probably ties the game. 3-2 the count here on Pringle. Jamrose looking for a sign. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. That is high for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Avery Robinson. Robinson 0 for 2, a foul out and a pop out to shortstop. Number 6 hitter for Logan Rogersville. This 6th inning has had all kinds of drama.
Yes.
Seneca sent 7 to the plate. Logan Rogersville has hit 6 so far.
We can get this one right here, Ben. It doesn't matter.
So that first pitch is high for a ball, and the count is 1-0.
Let's just hope Abby doesn't try to start overthrowing and having trouble finding the spots. Her spots. Just relax and pitch. There's the ones throwing.
1-0 the count here on Robinson. Deep breath by Jamrose.
Yeah.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That is in there for a strike, and the count is 1-1. If you're Seneca in the infield, just tag the nearest bag near you. Any bag is an out.
Yeah. Or any just normal play. I mean, some kids just like to throw it to first base. That's fine. It's natural. It's what you've been practicing.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Popped in the air, foul, and it's going to get out of play. And the count becomes 1-2. And Jamrose way ahead.
Now you're looking for Jamrose to either jam her high and tight, try to make her swing, or throw it low and outside.
I wouldn't necessarily go high and tight because
might hit her.
Hit her and you score a run.
Yeah. Out.
1-2 the count. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that is a huge out for Seneca. 6 innings in the books. 1 more to come. Logan Rogersville strands 3 off of 1 base hit and 2 hit by pitch and a walk. 6 innings in the books. We have a 2-0 lead.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
And we welcome you back. Top 7 here in Cassville. Seneca, 2-0 lead. Looking for some insurance. 8, 9, and 1 coming to the plate. Card, Wade, and Jamrose. This Card hits one up the middle, and it is a nice attempt at it by the second baseman, but an infield single for Rose Card.
There you go.
Here's the question. Wade probably trying to bunt her to second, but you guarantee if she gets her to second, they're going to intentionally walk Jamrose.
They might walk her anyway. They might walk Abby. Yeah. I mean, it's tough.
So here comes the first pitch to Wade. She doesn't square, and she actually fouls it off. So the count's 0-1. So my strategy may be different than Coach Barclay's. And they may be thinking the same thing, though, as you don't.
Yeah, man, if you get her on, you can't walk Abby and Cordy.
So here comes the 0-1. That pitch hits the outside corner. Counts 0-2. Logan Rogersville will have 7, 8, 9 due up in their half of the 7th. If you're Seneca, you want to add some insurance and then don't allow them to get back to the top of the order.
It would be nice to get another one.
So that pitch is outside. And the count's 1-2. Logan Rogersville fans grumbling a little bit, but Booth set up outside.
Oh, yeah, it's way outside.
1-2 the count. Here comes a 1-2. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. There's 1 down for Abby Jamrose. But I don't think you intentionally walk her, have Card go to second, and you can't really walk Hancock either.
Yeah.
Strategy comes into play now.
Well, here they go.
So here comes the first pitch, and that's inside for a ball. Counts 1-0. Jamrose 1 for 2. She's doubled, she's walked, and she's flown out to left.
Well, with the center fielder that far right, they've got to come inside on her. Have to.
Here comes the 1-0. That pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 1-1. They intentionally walked Cordy Hancock, Darrell, in the 6th, and she came in and scored.
Yeah, well, see, the problem was in the 6th inning, the pitcher threw it outside where Abby could go the opposite way.
That ball hit past the first baseman, and Card is going to stay at second base. Runners are at first and second now for Seneca, and still only 1 down for Cordy Hancock. That was a sharply hit ball. First baseman didn't have time to move, And it went right underneath her glove.
Yeah, just right there. She didn't have time to get her glove on the ground. But that, like I said, that's where the pitcher was pitching her to make sure she pulled it.
Hancock at the plate. First ball is hit to left center field. It is near the warning track, but caught out there by the center fielder, and there's 2 down for Josie Andrews.
It's hit good. She just got under, just a touch.
Andrews 1 for 3 on the day. She has singled. She's also struck out twice. If you can find a way to get a base hit, get an insurance run.
It would be nice.
Here comes the first pitch from Pope. That pitch is inside and it gets past the catcher, and all of a sudden
it hit her. It hit her.
Oh, it hit her. No, I don't think it hit her.
Oh, no?
Runners will be at second and third. Regardless, it's a pass ball or wild pitch.
Okay, she's saying that she just took off running to first. She knew it hit her. And it hit it. Yeah, it hit her on her foot.
So we'll see.
Now, that's what they're saying. I don't know if the umpires saw that.
The field umpire does not have, probably can't see that. So 1-0 the count, but you do have runners at second and third regardless on the wild pitch.
Yeah.
So a base hit could potentially score 2 here.
Yeah, that could have loaded the bases up because she didn't even ask. She just took off running. She knew it hit her on her foot.
As here comes the 1-0. That is outside for a ball. It counts 2-0. Ava Berry's 0 for 3, but she has a sacrifice fly for the first run of the game for Seneca.
Yeah.
Here comes a 2-0 pitch. Ball popped up in the air. Shortstop going to come in and snag it for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. Head to the bottom of the 7th. Seneca looking for 3 outs to advance to a district championship game.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Sports fans can be loyal to a fault. For instance, sometimes our teams make awful personnel decisions, and deep down we know that, yet we convince ourselves that the team is doing the right things. When it comes to our faith, we also try to convince ourselves that we're doing the right things, even though deep down we know that's not true. We can pretend we're obeying God, while in actuality, we're not producing fruit in our lives. The Bible says God is light and there is no darkness in him at all. So we are lying if we say we have fellowship with God, but go on living in spiritual darkness. We are not practicing the truth. We need Jesus' grace to empower us to live our lives in light. We must repent and leave the darkness behind so we can have fruitful fellowship with him and make wise decisions. Today, let's not waste time trying to convince ourselves of a false reality. Instead, let's stick to the truth and live in the light with Jesus. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
Huddle Springs Church of Christ is bringing you today's ball game. They're a family-friendly church located just a few miles outside Seneca at 19306 Huddle Springs Road. With Sunday morning and evening worship services as well as midweek services on Wednesdays, check out huddlespringschurchofchrist.org for more information about all the classes and fellowships they offer throughout the week. Huddle Springs Church of Christ, where they say, we want to go to heaven with you.
And we welcome you back. Bottom 7 here, 7-8-9 due up for Logan Rogersville. That first pitch is swinging butt. Jambros fields her position. It's not held on to by Ava Berry. So the leadoff runner is on for Logan Rogersville. They do need 2 runs, though.
I don't know if it was just outside her reach or just come off her glove. All right, so that's fine. Let's play defense.
As Lukart comes to the plate, she's 1 for 2. She singled to left field her last time up. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. What that also does for Logan Rogersville is unless there's a hard hit double play ball, you're guaranteeing the top of the order.
Yep.
And Abby Filak in a bat.
Yep.
0-1 the count. Here comes an 0-1 pitch. That pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 0-2, and that's where you need to live if you're Abby Jamros. 0-2 the count. Here comes an 0-2 pitch. That pitch is yanked foul near the Cassville dugout. It is Cassville's dugout, but
Cassville dugout, but Logan Rogersville's in it.
The count remains 0-2. 0-2, the count remains.
Look for something off speed here.
Try and get her to chase.
She's throwing it at it every time.
As here comes an 0-2 from Jamrose. That pitch is popped up in the air. King out there in short right field will snag it. And there is one out.
That away, Jolie.
Card came in and was backing her up, but not hit hard enough. And King makes a good play behind the first baseman, Ava Berry.
Yeah, that's her spot. That's where she's supposed to cover. She did a great job.
Marie Keltner comes to the plate, 0-2. A foul out and a ground out. And Darryl now, how big is that second run that Seneca scored?
Huge.
And as here comes the first pitch to Keltner. Swung on and missed for strike one. Seneca looking for their 10th win of the season if they can find two more outs. 0-1 the count here on Keltner. Seneca has found their groove here late in the season. Popped up in the air. Jamrose or Davis. Davis calls it, and there are two down. It took a while for Rayleigh Davis to find it.
That's three for Rayleigh today.
And she found it, and there are two gone for Abby Filak, who's 0-3. As the Seneca faithful rise to their feet here on the right side.
She's hit the ball hard. She had to hit the ball hard in play.
She hit her last one was to a great play, Josie Andrews.
Yep.
She's 0-3. That pitch is outside for a ball, and the count's 1-0. She has two strikeouts as well. What you don't want to do is allow her to reach and then have the game-winning run be at the plate and a home run beats you. 1-0 the count here on Filak. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That hits the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. Seneca winners of 4 of their last 5. Looking for 5 of their last 6. The 1-1 is outside, and the count is 2-1. 2 runs, 8 hits for Seneca so far. No runs, 5 hits for Logan Rogersville. 4 hits.
See if we can't make one more play behind her. I got to think we're going to have to make a play.
The 2-1, and that one is hit. Jamrose going to field it, throws to first in time, and Seneca is going to upset Logan Rogersville here this evening. For Logan Rogersville, they're in the 7th inning. No runs, no hits. There was 1 error, and they strand 1. Logan Rogersville finishes off their season at 20-12. Seneca advances to the district championship game and improve to 10-13. We'll take a timeout. Post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the 4-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See Bank for complete details.
The first question that the devil asked the first woman, Eve, in the Garden of Eden was this: hath God said?
Billy Graham.
The devil was trying to plant in man and woman a doubt about the Word of God.
The devil hasn't changed his tactics. He's still trying to convince people that what they read in the Bible isn't really what God meant. Maybe you've doubted something you've read in the Bible or wondered if the Bible is still relevant today. Don't believe the devil's lies.
This is the Word of God, and it doesn't change from generation to generation. And what was true 1,000 years ago is true today in this book.
If you have doubts or questions about the Bible, visit us at findpeacewithgod.net and click on Grow in Your Christian Faith. That's findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. And Daryl, go ahead.
Hey, we got Ava Berry here. Hey, Ava, I know that on the stats you're 0 for 3. You hit the ball every time. Sack fly in the 6th inning. Huge for Seneca to get that first run in.
I mean, I feel like I always try to do my best and do my part, even if, like, a deep ball to left or to the outfield. I mean, as long as it's out there, I mean, someone's getting home.
You're putting the ball in play. You're putting pressure on the other team's defense, is what you did tonight. And we had Abby Jamrose at third base, and you hit that top fly to kind of center field. Yeah, and made a good play. I mean, everybody's screaming and hollering, and, fans over here just loved it.
I mean, yeah, it always comes down to the 6th or 7th inning. I mean, you just got to play.
Hey, we sat there, we battled it all night, and we knew it was going to be tight, and we kept thinking, man, the first one who scores got a good chance to win this game, and we got it over first.
Yep. I mean, energy's everything. The confidence always comes with the energy.
Well, I tell you what, you've done a good job at first base all year long. You've done a good job playing this year, too.
Thank you.
And just a freshman, too, right?
Yep.
There you go. You got to love that for the next 3 years, too.
Yep.
Ava Berry here hitting in the go-ahead run at 1-0.
Yeah, she had the game-winning hit for Seneca. We'll get Rayleigh Davis in here in a second. Davis had kind of an insurance run there. Insurance RBI, go ahead.
Oh, well, huge hit. The base hit down the left field line to get that second run in. Insurance run is what he was talking about, because we knew it was going to be tight this whole game, and that 6th inning base hit was huge. Everybody was erupting over here, man. It was fun.
Susie B has worked so hard with me this year, and that's huge for me and her, because we've really locked in on it. And I wanted to get it for my team, too, because I know I can do it, and I've struggled with it.
Yeah.
But we're getting back there.
I've seen you do it several times before. I know you can do it. I got confidence in you. Yeah. And I know the coaches do, too, and your teammates do, too. Let's talk about your play behind the plate tonight. 3 outs on the pop-ups. I'm telling you, I played catcher when I was a kid. They're hard to find, aren't they? You got your mask on, it goes straight up, you lose it.
And I have lost every single ball this year, but today I don't even know what it was, but I was ready. I felt great. Well, that's the fastest I've ever popped up, promise.
Well, I tell you what, you got the first 2, but that last one out there right in front of the plate the mechanics was perfect because I used to play catcher. The mechanics you did was absolutely perfect. You ran to it, turned your back to the field because the spin of the ball will come off your glove if you don't.
It was spinning.
Oh, yeah, they're spinning. And you was absolutely perfect. I tell you what, you have done a great job all year long. It's a thankless job sometimes behind the plate, what someone has to go through a season.
Yeah.
You get beat up, banged on, foul tipped, everything. Black and blue.
Yeah.
People don't understand what a catcher goes through.
No,
but I
they
do.
do not.
I do. I like catchers.
I appreciate you seeing that. Thank you.
I love catchers. I love the ones that want to get dirt, dog, nasty, and don't
I'm
mind
there to
getting
win.
dirty.
I'm there to win. I'll do what it takes.
Exactly, and that's the reason we love to see you play. And I know your dad too.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he's going to thump you if you don't.
Yeah, he's going to celebrate in the car. Don't worry.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. Tell him I said hi, okay?
I will.
Congratulations, and
Thank
we're going to
you.
be here Monday night covering you.
Yes, we are.
Let's hope we have a good outcome, okay?
Thank you.
Go practice hard, all right?
Okay.
All right, bye.
As Seneca comes away with the win, 2-0, your final score. Attention all former athletes and sports fans, it's time to get back in the game, become an official. It's great part-time income and you can get back in the game. Start today by finding out how. Contact the Misha office by calling 573-875-4880 or visiting misha.org. And Daryl, we didn't ask her this, but Rayleigh Davis is helping 3 seniors on the team, and they're going about as far as you can ask them to go.
Hey, they're pushing it to the limit. I mean, they played hard all year, and they played through some adversity. They had some kids hurt and injured for a while. They've come out. I mean, every game they've come out and laid it on the line. Sometimes the games didn't go well. Sometimes they did. But that's sports, Ben. That's with every game you play. Things can go good and things can go wrong.
And Daryl, we talk about wanting to get hot late. Seneca has won 5 of their last 6 games, and that's all you can ask for as you head towards a district championship appearance on Monday night.
Well, like I said, maybe they're getting used to, or maybe they're more liking the victories instead of the losses. And I think they're going to come out here, and I think it's going to be a tough game no matter who they play. I know Cassville and Clinton is going at it here in the second game, and whoever they play, it's going to be a good game on Monday night.
You look at it, Daryl, Abby Jamros just getting stronger as the season goes along. 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. The big key for Seneca here tonight, 1 error. One error. It was in the 7th inning.
And what? No walks? Maybe
one
walk.
One
walked and 1 hit by pitch.
Yeah.
And that's it. And only 1 error, and that was way late, and it just bounced off of Barry's glove just a little bit. But, that's the way you have to play. Andrews out there in left field made some great plays tonight,
Yeah, she caught one out there in left center, and then she did a good job of stopping one. I think it was the next batter and holding her to a single,
Right.
so that way she couldn't advance that extra 60 feet.
Yeah, exactly. They're playing the games supposed to be played. Even when they laid down a bunt, and the Jamros goes over and grabs it, Jolie Kings from second base is covering first like she's supposed to, right on the base waiting for it. Everything was fundamentally sound, and that's the way you have to play in order to have a chance to win.
Biggest out of the game, bases loaded, 2 outs, 6th inning. Abby Jamros strikes out Avery Robinson.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, we just scored 2. They got bases loaded, 1 little hit, 1 little bloop, 1 little miss out there. They could tie the game, even go ahead of the game. Anything could happen. Huge strikeout.
So we won't know if we're on the radio until Saturday, but we will be here regardless on a Monday evening, 6 o'clock. Will be the first pitch here from Cassville with a district championship game on the line. If Cassville wins, they'll be the road team. If Clinton somehow pulls off a second straight upset, Seneca would be the home team on a Monday evening. That will do it for us here this evening as Seneca comes away with a 2-0 win. Seneca 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They strand 7. Logan Rogersville, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, and they strand 7. Bella Pope takes the loss, 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Abby Jamros the win, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. That will do it for us here this evening. The postgame show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. For head coach Daryl Harbaugh, I'm Ben Wolcott saying so long here from Cassville. Your final score 2-0. We will talk to you Monday evening for a district championship game. 6 o'clock, first pitch from Cassville. Thank you so much for listening to high school softball here on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.